Golden hour, 1 mile from the trailhead. She's done this loop 100 times, dog off leash, same as always. The light is warm through the pines and everything feels exactly the way it's supposed to feel. She hasn't made noise worth mentioning. One earbud in, breathing steady, moving the same way she's moved on 100 other evenings. Nothing about this hike has told her to pay attention. Most people think the danger starts the moment they see a mountain lion. By then, it's already too late to leave quietly. The real encounter has been unfolding for the better part of a mile. The dog stops cold, hackles up, staring into brush that isn't moving. She figures it's a squirrel. She's figured that before. A mountain lion is almost always aware of you long before you're aware of it. It doesn't hunt by chance, it hunts by patience, matching your blind spots in the terrain and calculating whether the energy cost of a strike is worth it. There's a sound that people in mountain lion territory sometimes hear and dismiss. Not a roar mountain lions can't roar. What they hear is a sharp, bird-like chirp in the brush. Normal, probably a bird. Or a high, drawn-out screech that sounds exactly like a woman in distress. That is not a hunting call. It's a female advertising her location during mating season. Neither sound means an attack is coming, but both mean the window for leaving quietly is closing. Off-leash dogs don't protect against mountain lions. That's a documented fact. The dog's bark triggers the predator's chase reflex. Then the dog panics and runs straight back to its owner. It doesn't lead the lion away. It leads it directly to where you're standing, 20 feet, eye contact. Every instinct in her body says run. So why is that the one thing guaranteed to get her killed, and what is she actually supposed to do right now? Running triggers a hardwired reflex. The mountain lion doesn't decide to chase, it just does, and it can close 40 feet in under a second. At 40 to 50 miles per hour, a human foot race against a mountain lion doesn't last long enough to matter. Here is what works instead. Stop moving. Stand tall, do not crouch, do not bend over. Bending over exposes the back of your neck, which is exactly what the animal is trained to strike. Open your jacket, raise your arms, make yourself look as large as you can. Hold eye contact, speak loud and firm, back away slowly, give it a clear escape route. You are changing its math. A pounce costs an enormous spike of energy. If you look like a threat, that cost stops being worth it. This works most of the time. But a starving subadult testing a new prey source or a mother with cubs nearby may not back down. If you see the haunches coil and the weight shift forward, the standoff is ending. The charge closes the distance in about a second. The impact hits the upper shoulders. The ground comes up fast. Stay standing as long as you can. The moment you're on the ground, your neck and throat are exposed, and that is the target. If you go down, cover your cervical spine and fight back hard. Strike the eyes, strike the snout. Use a rock, a branch, a walking stick, whatever your hands can reach. Do not play dead. Playing dead is a grisly tactic. Against an ambush predator, it removes every reason for the animal to stop. When it retreats, adrenaline will lie to you. It will make the injuries feel manageable. They may not be. Any bite or scratch is treated as a rabies exposure. Any laceration carries the risk of fast-moving bacterial infection. The wound is a medical emergency, even if it doesn't feel like one yet. Wash the wound with soap and water for 15 minutes. The soap breaks down the rabies virus's outer membrane. That 15-minute flush is not optional. Do not let the wound be stitched closed right away. Stitching a puncture wound traps bacteria and drives the infection deeper. Seek medical attention immediately. The clock started when the animal made contact. Fewer than 30 confirmed fatal mountain lion attacks across all of North America since the 1800s. Less than one every 5 years, far behind car crashes, lightning, and bee stings. Rare as a lethal threat. But rare doesn't mean impossible. It means you can prepare without fear. 3 pivots: read the environment before you ever see the animal. Refuse the run. Treat the aftermath like the medical emergency it is. Links in the description. Subscribe to Gridfall Survival for the full Wildlife Encounters series and every emergency preparedness system we build out here. Prepare, adapt, outlast.